Get ready for the biggest transfer drama. Nico Gonzalez's future hangs in the balance as Atletico Madrid's buy obligation won't be triggered, leaving Juventus and Atletico Madrid in a high-stakes negotiation. Will he return to Turin or find a new home? We've got all the details on this shocking turn of events that could reshape both clubs.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSocket's Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
And the transfer buzz doesn't stop there. Mason Greenwood is once again being linked with a move to Juventus, as reports suggest the controversial Olympique de Marseille star could be on his way to Italy. But hold on, because Juventus's own Francisco Conceicao is attracting serious attention from Premier League giants Liverpool and Manchester United. Could this be the biggest move of the summer? Juventus is stepping up their interest in Liverpool's world-class goalkeeper, Alisson Becker. After a challenging season with injuries, is the Brazilian superstar eyeing a move to Serie A? We're diving deep into the possibility of this massive signing. The transfer window is heating up, and we're bringing you every single development. From Nico Gonzalez's uncertain future to Mason Greenwood and Francisco Conceicão's potential moves, and the stunning possibility of Alisson Becker joining Juventus, you won't want to miss a second. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of the action. Nico Gonzalez's future at Atletico Madrid has taken a sharp turn, with an injury sidelining him and negating the obligation to buy clause. The 28-year-old Argentine, who joined the Spanish club on a season-long loan from Juventus last summer for €3 million, was set to be permanently acquired for €32 million if he reached 21 appearances of at least 45 minutes in La Liga. However, with only 16 appearances to his name and facing his third muscle injury of the season, Gonzalez will not meet the contractual threshold. This development leaves Atletico Madrid, despite manager Diego Simeone's admiration for the player, hesitant to meet the agreed-upon price. Reports from La Gazzetta dello Sport suggest a new negotiation phase between Juventus and Atletico Madrid, with Juventus reportedly seeking €30 million and Atletico expected to counter with €20 million to avoid a capital loss. Alternatively, Juventus might consider reintegrating Gonzalez into their squad. New coach Luciano Spalletti is reportedly a longtime admirer of the winger and could see him competing for a starting spot, particularly on the right wing alongside Francisco Conceicao, especially with Edon Jagrova anticipated to depart. Gonzalez's versatility also allows him to operate as a wing-back in Spalletti's 3-4-2-1 formation. Speculation is mounting in the transfer market as Olympique de Marseille forward Mason Greenwood is once again being linked with a move to Italian giants Juventus. This renewed interest comes as Juventus' own winger, Francisco Conceicao, is reportedly drawing attention from prominent Premier League clubs Liverpool and Manchester United. Greenwood, who has consistently impressed with 36 goals in 62 League One appearances over the past 2 seasons, including 15 in 28 outings, this current 2025-26 campaign could be on the move. With Marseille currently sitting 6th in League One and facing an uphill battle to secure Champions League qualification, a sale could be on the cards to generate funds and allow the player to pursue his ambition of competing in Europe's elite club competition. Meanwhile, Francisco Conceicao has emerged as a target for English powerhouses Liverpool and Manchester United, according to La Gazzetta dello Sport. While his statistics this season show 4 goals and 4 assists from 38 appearances across all competitions, it's his tenacious play and impressive dribbling that have captured the attention of Premier League scouts. Juventus secured Conceicão's services with an initial loan fee of €7 million, later making the move permanent for €30 and 4 cents M plus bonuses. A total investment ranging from a minimum of €37.4 million to a maximum of €43 M reports suggest Juventus would demand an offer in the region of €50 million to sanction Conceicão's departure this summer. a figure that coincidentally aligns with the reported valuation for Mason Greenwood. Juventus are reportedly intensifying their pursuit of Liverpool's star goalkeeper, Alisson Becker, ahead of the summer transfer window. The Italian giants are understood to view the acquisition of a new shot stopper as a top priority, and their admiration for the 33-year-old Brazilian has reached new heights. Alisson, who has been Liverpool's undisputed number one since his arrival from Roma in 2018, has faced a challenging 2025-26 season marked by injury setbacks. He has been sidelined for the last 7 matches due to a hamstring problem, a situation that saw Georgi Mamardashvili step in, only to be sidelined himself. While Liverpool exercised a 12-month contract extension option, keeping Alisson tied until the summer of 2027, his future at Anfield remains uncertain. Juventus, according to reports, are keen on Alisson, believing he could represent a more financially viable option compared to other targets like Manchester City's James Trafford. Trafford, younger and with a longer contract, is expected to command a higher transfer fee. Despite his advancing age and recent injury concerns, Alisson remains a world-class talent, renowned for his exceptional positioning and elite reflexes. However, concerns may exist regarding his ability to consistently start games moving forward. This situation opens the door for Liverpool to potentially consider offers for their prized goalkeeper this summer. Speculation is heating up in the transfer market as Olympique de Marseille's Mason Greenwood is reportedly back on Juventus' radar. This comes amid strong Premier League interest in current Juventus star Francisco Conceicao, with Liverpool and Manchester United reportedly monitoring the Portuguese winger. Greenwood, who has consistently been linked with a move to Turin over the past 2 seasons, has impressed in League One, scoring 36 goals in 62 appearances, including 15 in 28 league games this past season. With Marseille facing a likely absence from next season's Champions League, a move for Greenwood could be on the cards to generate funds and allow the player to compete at the highest level. Meanwhile, Conceicao's dynamic performances for Juventus, characterized by relentless energy and impressive dribbling, have captured the attention of top English clubs. Juventus invested significantly in Conceicao, with a minimum outlay of €37.4 million and a potential maximum of €43 million. Reports suggest that a bid in the region of €50 million would be required to pry Conceicao away from Turin. Coincidentally, this is also the approximate figure being discussed for a potential move for Greenwood to Juventus, suggesting a significant financial pivot for the Italian giants this summer.